Hey, welcome to Big Purpose Mastermind. I'm your host, Scott Wilhite. And if you are one of those people that says, oh my goodness, I'd love to do video, but I just don't have time, today's mastermind session is for you. So this is Big Purpose Mastermind. This is for anyone who feels like they have a calling, a mission, a life's work to accomplish, something that they would say is a big purpose, and it's bigger than you, and you're trying to figure out, okay, how do I actually accomplish it? Okay, we have some great suggestions, some great case studies that we look at. This week is Russell Brunson week. We've been looking at him all week, and holy cow, he's got some amazing stuff. So let me real quick run through the week for you so you know what you missed, you know what's coming up, and you know how to catch what you missed. So on Monday, we talked about his origin story and how he uses that to make a difference. What we talked about there mostly was about the origin story of his near bankruptcy. I mean, he thought he was going to have to go to jail, or worried that he would. Day 2, we talked about overcoming obstacles. Today, we're going to talk about how he's using video to accomplish his big purpose. And again, if you're the kind of person that says, oh, I would love to use video, I believe video is the way that I can get my message out. It's the way I can serve more people. But you're thinking, I just don't have time. Okay, we're gonna show you today that is actually a limiting belief, and you can sweep that away, and you can follow and do what Russell does. Okay, on tomorrow we're going to talk about his innovative video strategies. He's got some really cool stuff there. And Friday we're going to wrap it all up with clarity on who he's serving. And oh man, I'm really excited about Friday. If you see only one day, don't watch today, I guess. I mean, you're going to get great stuff out of today. But if you see only one day, Friday is going to be really awesome. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Let's jump into the quote of the day, because I have 2 different videos of Russell Brunson's that I want to show with you today. Again, breaking that limiting belief barrier as to if you can actually do this because you don't have time. Okay. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived, this is to have succeeded. Okay, do you ever wrestle with whether you are a success or not? Okay, that's a great one to remember with that. Okay, so real quick, I want to do just a little bit of training. This mastermind series, okay, what this is all about, it is helping you show up who you are. Yes, you have a calling, a mission, a life's work to accomplish. I do too. I'm still trying to figure out mine because I want to have my life exhausted when I am through, and I want to feel like I did what I was sent here to do. And I remember I really struggled with that for a long time, and I was doing a lot of great work and winning a lot of awards for my films and helping people with scholarships. Like, I was doing a lot of good stuff, but yet I didn't feel like I was in alignment with my calling. And I didn't know what that was, and it frustrated me. And that's kind of the genesis for why I have been so passionate about purpose and figuring that out for myself, and then hopefully shortcutting it for anybody who is struggling, still trying to figure out how they can live their purpose and show up there. So with that, I want to share one more thing with you, and that is I want to talk a little bit about trusted source. Okay, trusted source video is the way to really connect with people, I believe, especially since I'm an introvert. It's a way to do it authentically for me. And when you use trusted source video, in other words, you show up as the expert in a certain area. Maybe you are the expert in health and fitness. Maybe you are the expert in raising kids, or in being a middle-aged mom and helping other moms figure out their identity now that their kids have grown up and have left. I mean, whatever your experiences are, whatever the things are that you can help people with. Okay, you can be that trusted source, and when you use video, you can serve, be part of the giving economy. Just give as much as you can. Sell, have products and services to sell, and then scale. Really make that have kind of like that global impact that you can do through video. Okay, and I really believe video is such a powerful tool because it allows you to show up authentically. They can look in your eyes, they can hear the sincerity of your voice, and they can say, yes, that's someone I know, like, and trust. That's someone I want to do business with. Okay, that's the secret for the giving economy. Yeah, the serve, sell, and scale. Okay, so with that, I want to share with you 2 Russell Brunson videos. And this first one, okay, so if you have been watching all week, and you've seen some of his other stuff, he has hired a film crew, and they've actually dramatized some of the stories of his life. And so, I mean, you've got actors, you've got, the camera people, you've got props, you've got lighting. It's a pretty big production. And if you're looking at that and going, well, I can't do what Russell does because I don't have a ton of money to do this, or I don't have, the resources or the connections to put together a whole video crew, and you're thinking to yourself, I can't. That's a limiting belief. Okay. And also, if you're thinking I can't show up because I don't have professional equipment and I don't have time, again, these are limiting beliefs. We want to bust them wide open. So here is a video that I grabbed from Russell's YouTube page. Look how he shows up with this. Okay. Pay attention to this. Here we go.
What's up, everybody? It's Russell Brunson, and welcome to the Marketing Secrets Podcast. So what most people don't know is most of the times when I launch a funnel...
Okay, wait a second. What is going on here? He's talking to us. He's doing a podcast from his Jeep. What? Can you do that? Look at this video. I mean, like this opening frame. Let's see if it will allow me to go back to the opening frame. Nope. Okay. Well, anyway... horribly blurry. It's shaking around. I've seen other ones of these where he's got the camera mounted down here and he's just like talking to you down here as he drives. It's amazing. I mean, it's so good. And you wouldn't think to do that. Maybe you're thinking, I need to look so good on my videos, and everything has to be just right. And I have to have a video crew or something like that. You don't. I mean, you can use your phone and just pull that out and share your messages. And he follows the practices of hook, story, offer. You'll notice that the very first thing he says, that's the hook. And then he rewinds and jumps into that. So I'm just going to play that one more time, and then I'm going to let it roll as he shares some of his wisdom. And again, as you're listening to this, I want you to look and go and think, can I do that? Yes. Can you talk in your car? Are you commuting anyway? Can you find time to just record something that can then go to your audience? So here we go.
What's up, everybody? It's Russell Brunson, and welcome to the Marketing
It's all
Secrets
shaking
Podcast.
around. Look at that.
So what most people don't know is most of the times when I launch a funnel, guess what? It doesn't do very good.
Oh, sadness.
Oh, Russell, I thought you were the funnel guy. Everything's perfect. No, it's not. This is the difference between me and everybody else. What happened? I do a funnel, and I do the best one that I know how. Now, this is what a lot of people will do to hire me for coaching. They call me like, hey, Russell, what do you think about this? Is it good or is it bad? Like, I don't know what the market say. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't know if it's good or bad. Like, I'm just a dude who just looks at what's proven and try to model it. And I have no idea if it's going to work or not. And they're like, but Russell, like, you're the funnel guy. You should know all this stuff. No, I have no idea. All I do is I go and I let the market vote. Okay? I ask the market its opinion. I say, hey, market,
How does it do that?
Give you an offer that you actually want to buy? And does it convince you and persuade you to do it? Guess what I don't do? I don't ask for people's opinions. If I send to my wife or my mom or my friends or other marketers, they're like, well, I would change this, I would tweet, and they would give me all these things that they think. The only person
look, he's looking right at you.
I care about is my customer. And the only way I care about their opinion is not when they tell me, like, right in their Facebook ad, like, this seems scammy. Like, I don't care about any of that crap. Only I care about people voting with this thing right here. So I'm going to see.
Okay. Okay, I just want to point out, I love how he shows up here. I wish I had stopped it on a frame where he's actually looking right at you. Okay, he looks right at you. He's connecting right with you. What an amazing thing. I feel like I'm commuting with Russell. I feel like I'm hanging out in the Jeep with him, and he's just sharing with me his wisdom. You can do this too. Absolutely. You have wisdom. You have expertise. You have things that you can share with your audience, and you don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to be in a studio, and everything doesn't have to be all quiet around you. You can record this while you drive. Okay. Russell did an amazing job, and he shows up with vulnerability. He shows up with authenticity there. He tells you, yeah, a lot of times it doesn't work for me. And so what I do is I change. I check things out with how people vote with their wallets. And what he means by that is he will run a bunch of ads. He'll spend $1,000 at a time run a bunch of ads to take people to a funnel, and if it works, then okay, he's learned. Then he knows he's at least on the right track. If it doesn't work, he tweaks some things. Now, the ability to tweak, the ability to pivot, the ability to change on the fly is what has made him successful. What I want you to be able to do is I want you to learn how to record yourself, whether that is using your phone like this, whether that is creating a nice setup, doing some live streaming like this. I want you to be able to use video like a never give up entrepreneur would, so that you can try it, didn't work, try it, didn't work, pivot, try it again, and you keep doing that until you find something that totally resonates. Okay, that is the opportunity that you have right now. And hopefully in this mastermind series, you're seeing what other great masters of influence are doing. And hopefully that will give you some ideas. So I want to share with you one more video. This one is him just, I don't know, he's like sitting on his couch. He's in his home and he's just talking to you on his phone. Again, this is not a big production. He does not have a video crew. He does not have great lighting on it, but he shows up as himself and he shares the things that are meaningful to him. So with that, let's watch some of this.
Today we were talking about what it's like being an introvert inside an extrovert's calling. Here we go.
Okay.
Last week was a little bit insane.
Okay, so I just have to point out Hook Story Offer. He's the master of this. Again, check out day 1 and 2. We really honed in on that, but it gets you with that first thing that helps you want to watch the whole episode. Okay, here we go.
There was an event that I wanted to speak at for a long time and got invited 6 or 7 months ago. Dave and I jumped in a plane, flew out there to LA, and then that night,
he's recording himself.
Sneak in. Warrior, insane, 600 men, just like insane. Everyone dressed in black, and it was really cool because I was teaching a lot of the Expert Seekers book stuff. But as I was teaching it to them, I was also showing how Garrett had done it to create the Warrior movement. It was really kind of cool. Big. Here's this piece of it. Here's how I did it.
Like his son shows up in the back.
And then kind of go through the whole thing. So I'm on stage, hundreds of people, everyone's cheering. It's like, I love that. Like, that's me as Russell the extrovert, right? I love that my calling in life and in business is like requires me to do that because
grab some B-roll event. You can absolutely do that. Keep
give them the tools.
Keep pulling
forward. But a lot of people knows that's not natural to me. I'm not naturally very extroverted. In fact, my whole entire life up until probably 10 years ago when I kind of started this business.
Okay, and right now he's going to play some old clips of him doing sales when he was early on. And I love he does this because he shows how horrible he was. He is incredibly successful now, and he kept at it. And he kept at it because he had the resources. Actually, he had the resourcefulness to keep moving. And whether that was just using his own phone or whatever setup he had, but he kept creating videos, he kept trying, he kept pivoting, he kept learning and listening, he kept market testing. You can absolutely do this too. If you show up as yourself, as you get your message out there, as you try and as you test, and then as you pivot, that's where you can really make that I think that's where you're going to make your breakthrough and get your message to the right people. Find out which audience is the one that will really connect with you. I just want to fish up a little bit more.
Before I realized I had to start learning how to speak and talk, but I was super introverted. In fact, still am very, very introverted.
Okay. Anyway, I am really enjoying Russell Brunson Week. I love what I'm learning from him. I love how he shows up authentically. I love how he talks to you just in his car on the commute. I love how he'll sit down on the couch and talk to you. And I also love how he has some well-produced stories that connect with people. Okay, there are so many different ways. There's not just one way that you can create videos, that you can be a content producer. Okay, hopefully today's little session gets your mind going to where you can see the possibilities. You can see that you can show up in remarkable ways, in different ways, and really make that difference. Now, if you have missed any of the other sessions, go to schoolofhumanity.tv instead of .com, schoolofhumanity.tv, and you'll catch Lisa Nichols, Clint Pulver, Mel Robbins, Les Brown, and Marie Forleo, among others in there. Absolutely free, gives you access to previous mastermind sessions, different belief systems that we're busting there so that you can truly show up. Yes, you have a calling. Yes, you have a purpose. Yes, you have a life's work to accomplish. And I hope this gives you right now a little bit of encouragement today so that you can go and make life